This has occurred to me, and I'm curious your thoughts on this. Do you think they would make the trade for Deshaun Watson again, as they sit here now?
Yes.
I agree with you. It's so hard to find. We did something last week on the show. Of the last 10 quarterbacks that were taken first in the draft of their given years, Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow are the only ones that you would say were a success.
I have become bleep those picks guy because the Browns are in their contention window. What you need draft picks for now is for developing talent for when you have your free agency losses.
And going and getting wide receivers like Andrew Berry's used them for.
Well, I mean, third round death taxes, and Andrew Berry drafts a wide receiver. But when I look at them having 5 draft picks this year, like those are all development. Dwan Jones was a pleasant surprise last year. I remember seeing him in minicamp, and God, like the guy needed an oxygen tank. And then I remember seeing him in training camp. He looked like a completely different guy. And then seeing him on the field, completely different guy. And looks like a potential future Hall of Famer at times when he's out there. And they've got three offensive tackles right now. They've got, but you know, Jed's coming off injury. Jack Conklin's coming off a season-ending injury as well. You know, people are twisting themselves into pretzels at the thought that Dwan Jones might be the third offensive tackle coming off the bench, but you're paying him a couple $100,000 and you're playing Jack and Jed $13+ million each. Guess what? Those two dudes are playing. I'm sorry. If they're here, they're playing and they're healthy. That's the business of the NFL. You've got DeWand under contract for a couple $100,000 for the next couple of years. So you can wait to make him a starter a year, even though he showed you last year filling in for both Jack and Jed that he is a starting caliber player. But when they're in this contention window, David, it's not about draft picks. And I am a believer in proven talent. And when they traded for Deshaun, setting the off the field stuff aside, he was proven talent. And I have no problem giving up draft capital for proven talent. Jerry Jeudy, you gave up a couple of things, proven talent in some respects, right? Andrew Berry knows what he wants and what he was getting in him. Amari Cooper, 5th round, you gave him another proven talent. So when you're in your contention window, I'm all about proven talent. And the quarterback, as we know, because there have been 36 of them here, is the hardest position in the league to nail down. So do I feel the Browns have buyer's remorse for Deshaun now? Absolutely not. Now, if we hop in our DeLoreans and skip a year from now, depending how this upcoming season goes, you and I might be having a different discussion.